Hello and welcome to Stamp with Barb on World Card Making Day, Part 3. How are you doing today? So I have been sharing today lots of tips and tricks, so make sure to go back and see the replay on all of them. And also share it with a friend. Let them know a little bit about stamping. See what they see if they might like to join in the fun. I'm just getting this shared to another page really quick, and we are going to talk about kits and using them for more than just what's in the kit. So if you're just joining, welcome and thank you for stopping by and stamping with me. I'm Barb Ryder, Stampin' Up demonstrator. I have been doing this about 20 years and it has been full-time, part-time, three-quarter time. I love it. So thank you. I appreciate you being here with me today. All right, so you can see we are going to be using this card kit. This is so beautiful. You get this wonderful box, and then you get cards and envelopes, but look at how pretty this is on the inside. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. So this box, you can make all these cards and give them as a gift because there's all kinds of sayings in here. I want to show you those sayings. Here is the stamp set that goes with this kit. So let me know if as you're joining. I'd love to know who's chatting with me today or just viewing. But we are using the gorgeous posies. This is a stamp set, and then this is a kit that has everything we need except for inks, stamp, and adhesive. Now, we do have some inclusive kits that have all of that. I do have a class coming up using the Sharing Joy, and it's a Christmas card class, so that's coming up. You'll want to make sure to check out all of those things. But here are the cards that I want to make sure there's no glare. Here are the cards that you can make in this kit. We are going to make one of them, and I actually... There's 4 total, and I believe I've already sent out one. So you have this card. You have this beautiful card. I hope I'm trying to watch on the screen, making sure you can see all of this really good. There we go. And then here is this card. So like I said, I've sent one of the cards that's in the kit. But today we are going to make, we're going to use Gorgeous Grape as our ink. And let me just get all the parts and pieces here. Excuse my arms and all the fun stuff there. Let's get our little stamping area together. If you're here, let me know. I'd love to see who's stopping by. Okay, so here we are. I've already kind of popped out all of the pieces. Look at this beautiful envelope. Just think about the happiness that someone will get when they get this in the mail. Okay, so here we are. This is our seafoam, soft seafoam. I already have all the parts and pieces here. And this comes pre-stamped just like that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to use this piece, and again, these are all right in the kit, and I've already popped them all out. Well, let me show you this. Okay, so you get all these other little pieces. You get the ribbon and pop outs and circles and all of that fun stuff. But this is one of, I'm gonna make this. This is actually one of the samples that's in the kit itself. All right. So we are going to use Gorgeous Grape. We are going to, I don't have this on here very straight. Of course, you're going to need blocks to go with your stamps. So if you're joining on replay, thank you. And let me know that you're joining replay. If you're here live, let me know who's here. The first thing I'm going to do is just super easy. It's going to be stamping. Wishing you comfort and peace at this time. Making sure it's inked up. And again, this is Gorgeous Grape. And this is going to stamp right on. I just have to come in here a little bit so I make sure to get this on here. It's a little crooked, but it's a homemade card, you guys, right? Okay, we're going to set that aside. So really, that's all the stamping you have to do on that piece. All right, so the next step is, the other part of this is in the inside of these instructions, it tells you what to do in every card right here. This is the card we're making. Okay, and it tells you right what to do, which is awesome. It also comes in different languages. So if you have a friend that speaks a different language, we've got French, Dutch, I'm not sure, German, and Japanese. Wow. And of course we have Stampin' Up! Demonstrators in all those countries. Okay. So that's all the stamping that we're going to do on this to put this kit together. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually take this piece right here. And this is what I'm using. So let's get it in the, make sure you're in the screen so you can see. So I'm just going to kind of guess on where I want all of this to be before I put it down. Now this ribbon is yummy. I say yummy because it's so sparkly and pretty with the gold. And that's actually just going to go right underneath this piece right here, just like that. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull in my silicone mat way over here on the side. There we are. I'm going to pull in my silicone mat and I'm going to take the back side of this and I'm going to put some of my Stampin' Seal on here, just like that. Okay, a little bit more, I guess. There we go. The reason I use this is it will not hold, it won't, the adhesive does not stick to it, put it that way. Okay, so if you get off the edge a little bit like I did there, it's not going to stick. All right, so that, what I'm going to do is actually just come in here and get that a little bit straight. This is, whoops, got a little too close. All right, I'm going to come up a little bit and that's going to go right like that. So I just have a really pretty piece underneath right there. I think I'm going to come in, and I didn't put adhesive all the way in there, so I think I'm going to go ahead and cut a little bit of this off the edge. And of course, you can do whatever you would like. This is your kit. And you can follow the instructions exactly, or you can do your own thing. So there's what I'm going to do right there. The next thing is really just putting the pieces together. So what I'm going to do is actually pop this up with some dimensionals. So this is the third time that I've been on today for World Card Making Day. If you're watching this on replay, it's October 3rd, 2020, and it is World Card Making Day. And what we do as Stampin' Up! Demonstrators and card makers of all kinds is make those cards to share with those that we love. So World Card Making Day is set aside just like all the other fun holidays that we have, and to make some fun cards to pass along to your friends. That's what it's all about. You want to make sure that if you're making the cards, let's get them sent out to people, right? All right. Okay, so there's that. I got it right there. Now I'm just going to take these guys, and you got all kinds of leaves and everything. And I'm just going to put these on the silicone mat. And let's see, the first one I want to put down will be this pretty purple, which is actually Highland Heather. That's one of the colors that works really nice with this set. So that's going to go kind of right there. I don't want to cover up my, whoops, I want this to pop up. So I'm going to slide a dimensional under there, okay? And this time I'm going to take so it's sticky on both sides because I need to stick it right underneath. I should have, see, if I would have followed the directions, I'm sure it would have told me exactly what I needed to do. Well, that popped up anyway, so there we go. Ha! All right, that is what I needed because I want that popped up. There, that is it. Okay, next is we're going to add this little guy in here and put a dimensional on this circle flower. And that is actually going to slide right underneath there a little bit, just like that. And then we are going to put our leaves on here. Now we also have these mini dimensionals, which are amazing. And I just need one at the top here on this larger leaf. And that one is going to slide right in here. Yep, you want to put it at the edge so that you can, there we are. I want that right there. And the last leaf, I'm going to use another mini dimensional. Pop this here. There we go. And this leaf is just going to go right like that. Okay, so here we are. And the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to use some mini glue dots. They give you this beautiful little twine, like thread. I'm sorry, it's thread. And this is like in the Highland Heather color. Kind of a, well, the Highland Heather and the Gorgeous Grape work really nice together. And then what I'm doing is putting this linen thread right on that dot. And then it pops up. I'm going to pull that, roll that a little bit, so that it's not sticking out. Squeeze it in there. There we go. All right. And then the next thing I'm going to do is, I think that's going to go right, like right here, so that, there we are. I'm going to slide this up and under there a little bit more. There we go. All right. There is the finished product. Now we're just going to put this onto our card base. Just like that. And that is, like I said, the soft sea foam is one of the other colors that go in this set. And that is just going to go right on top. And make sure to get it matted so it's got even spaces all the way around. And there's your card. Okay, so there is one way to use the set. Again, all these beautiful cards. And I have already sent one of them out. But there you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, you bought the kit. You got the gorgeous posies. Now let's do a step up and do something a little bit different using some different colors and ways that we can use this stamp set. Okay? Because once you buy the stamp set, hey, you can use it for way more than just what comes in the kit. All right. I love flowers. If you watch me on my channel, you know that I love doing flower sets. So that is what we are doing. So we are going to be using some very vanilla Blushing Bride cardstock. And then we are going to use the palette of colors, Mint Macaron, Calypso Coral, and Petal Pink. Oh, this isn't Blushing Bride. This is Petal Pink. My bad. Petal Pink. All right, that's the colors that we're going to use right now for this particular card. Okay, so what I want to do is, let's see, how do I want to do this? This one, I will tell you, I have it in my head, and I did not come up with a specific card beforehand. So here we go. We are going to take our main piece, and these pieces are 5 by 3.5. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and this is 8.5 by 5.5 folded, scored at 4 1/4. All right, we're going to do our stamping. So the first thing I want to do is I am going to stamp with the solid flower that comes in the set. Okay, this one right here. And I'm just going to see what I can do here. I'm going to move these around. Make sure you're still in the camera here. Okay, so this is a distinctive set also. What it means is it gives you kind of a realistic look. And so it's going to look like you don't have everything inked up on the stamp, but you do because it's so tiny. So if you're worried about it, you can always come over here, stamp off, and you can see you've got the different colors. Okay. All right. Let me pull this on here again, get this inked up. So I am going to stamp this here, ink it up again. I'm going to stamp one down here. I'm going to ink this up again, and I'm going to come off the page over here on this side. Okay, so that's my flowers. Let me clean this up. Our next step is we're going to use the Calypso Coral, and we are going to use this circle piece that is in the set kind of as our centers. Okay, I just need a little, I'm going to have to take this off here and use a, there we go. All right, so I'm done with the petal pink. Now we're going into the Calypso Coral. I'm going to ink this up, but I'm going to stamp it off and stamp it off again because I don't want that super dark. Okay, so I'm going to ink it up, stamp it off, and then stamp it in the middle of my flower. Okay, it's not very dark, but that's okay. We're going to do something more. Okay, there we go. Ink it up, stamp it off, and stamp it there. Okay, now there's another little piece that's in this stamp set that looks like 3 little C's. Hey, Deborah, thanks for joining. Appreciate you sharing that you're on. We are using the Gorgeous Posy if you're just coming on. And what we're going to do, let me get this piece off here, switch them out. Okay, so see this little piece right here? It's got the 3 C's. It goes with these 3 dots. So I'm going to do this full strength. Okay. And I am just going to stamp that in the middle of those 3 pieces or 3 circles, whatever you want to call them. There you go. Stamp those right there. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do, like I said, I'm kind of stamping this one. I had this image in my mind, so I'm kind of stamping on the fly here. But that's okay. Sometimes that's when you're most creative. So what I need is, I need these 3 little dots here, okay? Because I want to add a little more into this. So I'm going to take these dots, I'm going to stamp it off, and I'm just going to put that in the center. Okay, so this kind of isn't coming together like I thought, but hey, it's okay. There we go. All right, now let me keep washing this off, and then we are going to add some leaves in here. So we are going to use Mint Macaron as the green for our leaves. Okay. And that's going to pull it all together, this green. Okay, we're going to ink that up. And again, it's going to look like you don't have enough ink on there, but you really do. Okay, so let me see. Yeah. All right, here we go. So I need to come over here in this space, and I want some leaves right there. We're going to come over here. We're going to add some more leaves there. Okay, and we're going to come up here. We're going to add some leaves right up there. Okay, that green just adds what I'm looking for, right? And right there. Okay, there's that. Now there's these other little stemmy pieces that come out. So you can use them on your leaves if you want, or you can use them like a little branch or something that comes out. So let me see, what should I do? I think I'm going to go ahead and use that Calypso again. It just doesn't seem like I'm getting what I want. Maybe I need another color in here, but we're going to do the Calypso. And I'm just going to bring that little branchy thing out and just put some little sprigs in here, just as an added something. Okay, right up here. Oh, it just came to me. I just had some creativity pop in my brain. Okay, got those little guys in there. Now we're going to go back to the petal pink, and we're going to go back to these dots. They're cleaned off, and look what I'm going to do, guys. We are going to make these as little fillers. Look at that. See, so you can use this all different ways. Okay, fabulous. That's what I wanted. All right, the next step is we have a saying that I want to put on here, and I just realized we need a very vanilla piece of cardstock, one memento. Here we are. Okay, there we go. So that's our main base, and we are going to stamp the Get Well. Okay, we are going to stamp Get Well, and I am going to stamp that in the green because we have all this pretty green going on. And again, this is mint macaron. And let's see here, which way do I want to do this? We're going to do just like that with our Get Well Soon. Well, that didn't come out completely the way I want it, so we're just going to turn it over. Okay, that's better. Okay, that's what I want. And then we are going to go back to this. Oh, come on. There we go. We are going to go back to, well, first of all, we're going to punch this out. We're going to use this postage punch. It goes with several stamps that we have in the catalog. And let me see here. I want it to go this way, but see how it doesn't fit all the way. I didn't punch this out first, and so let's see, is that what I want? I guess we'll punch it this way. It worked out perfect. So I'm going to come up a little bit just like that. We're going to punch that out. We're going to go back to some creativity here, and we are going to go back to the petal pink, and we're going to just do this just like that. And then I'm going to come over here and put a little bit right there. There we go. Okay, it's coming together. We're almost done. All right. So this is the second card in our kit 3-way. Now, if I put that on there, it doesn't really pop out too much. One of the things that you can do is you can take this is a layer that's going to go on the vanilla. So I can come in here either way. This is going to be covered up. Okay, so you can come in here. Let me make sure. I'm not going to punch this. There we go. Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm got my punch part in the inside of my layer. There you go. No one will see that. When you use the thick cardstock, it doesn't see through when you have layers like this. Okay, let me show you one of the fun things I like to do a lot. is you punch this out and then you take your scissors and you just cut it in half. Okay, just cut this right in half. And where's my mat? Right here. Silicone mat. And what I'm going to do is use my adhesive on the back. Then you're going to take this and you're going to line this up and you're going to layer this so it looks like you've got some layers. Okay? I love using this technique with punches. It works out so beautifully. There we go. Look at that. All right, we're going to put this together now. Okay, so before I put it together, we have this scrumptious ribbon that coordinates with the petal pink. It's called Organdy Striped Ribbon Petal Pink. And I am going to bring this, and the other part that's really nice too is that you can bring this around, and because it's the sheer, you can still see through and see your stamping. Okay, it's really soft, so unless you make a big bow, it will go through the mail just fine. We are not going to make a bow, we are going to make a knot. And so there we go. Make sure to pull that around. Just like that. And guess what? I didn't have it tight enough. Okay. Probably because it's a little bit wider ribbon, so it makes it the feel of it feels like you're doing your thing, but I didn't have it tight enough. Okay, get this around, bring this here. We are going to just tie a knot so that it's easier to mail. There we go, just like that. Okay, let me angle this ribbon and angle it right here. Ooh, got a little crazy on that one. Hang on. Just like that. Okay, there's that. Okay, you can bring that up, you can bring it down, wherever you'd like it to be. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it kind of right in there. And then I'm going to pop this up right here with those dimensionals. Thanks for joining, whoever's popping on. I appreciate you being here today. I have had some fun stuff going on with the World Card Making Day. I had a whole package of dimensionals here earlier. I probably have it in the container from earlier. But here, we still have lots of dimensionals. So I'm just cutting those. And we are going to use all these pieces. All right, this is getting popped up. And then we're ready to put our second card together using this beautiful stamp set. Gorgeous posies. All right, there we are. All right, we're going to move this silicone out of the way, use our adhesive. Okay, bring this all the way around. And again, you're not going to see that. Actually, I'm going to put it down at the bottom where I have more stamping just in case, but you really won't. I promise. See, we go right there. Just like that. There you go. Kind of a little fallish. You know, it's that time of year. And then this is going to mount onto here. And we have a card that you could leave just like that. Or we can, come on. Oh my goodness, there we go. I am pushing way too hard on there. Okay, very vanilla, thick whisper white. You're going to put that right and mount that right there. And here is your pretty little soft looking card. Okay, that's card number 2. Oh my word, I can see that this is a little bit crooked. So guess what? We're going to see if I can easily pull these dots up, which feel like I got it. And I need to shift this way a little bit. There we go. All right, There's our finished card, number 2. But wait, there is more. Let's add a little bling. We're going to add matching rhinestones. And I'm going to my magic box here of all kinds of rhinestones. There's these match pretty. I think we're going to use those. All right, so let's take a pick tool. Thank you, Deborah. And we are going to pull in one of the large ones, and let's go right here with that one. A smaller one we want on here, and our last one, let us put it down here, just as a little surprise. Okay, look at that. That just really pops that. Oh, I love it. Okay, so there is some creativity happening on the fly. There you go. There is the second card. The last card that we're going to make with this particular set is, I've already pre-done some cutting using the layering square dies. We are going to be using plaid tidings 6x6 paper, which by the way is on sale for the whole month of October, 15% off. So it's a great set. All types of, you got basic black, Cajun craze, cherry cobbler, cinnamon cider, mango melody, melon mambo, misty moonlight, whisper white, shaded spruce, seaside, spray, rich raspberry, pumpkin pie, and pretty peacock. We are going to be using the color palette of rich raspberry, old olive, and bumblebee. Now, it says crushed curry on here, but I will tell you that bumblebee and crushed curry are pretty close to the same thing. So I'm going to use bumblebee because I can, right? Okay, we're still needing our little mat right here. Let me get all the parts and pieces on this one. And let's see here. So here's what we're going to use. Here's our pieces. We're going to use that Very Vanilla again. It just happens to be that Very Vanilla was something I wanted to use today, I guess. So this will be layered onto here. And so before we do anything, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So you can see the different colors on both sides. I'm going to layer that onto my thick Whisper White. See, I need my silicone mat today. I am just... Oh, okay, here we go. There. So what happens is the stickiness right here, if you don't do it up so that you keep the stickiness up here, the next time you need to, your stickiness is not where you want it to be. This silicone mat will grab this wheel and bring it around, and the stickiness is there. So it's just a matter of getting used to it. It is new in the catalog for this year. We no longer have our old style, which was called Snail. Actually, this new Stampin' Seal is actually amazing as far as... Oh, Barbara. Come on, don't mess up on me. I thought I had it right where I wanted it in place, and it just stuck before I was ready. Joys of crafting. Okay, let's come over here a little bit there. Make sure I'm there. And I'm hoping that I got this pretty straight. Okay. There we are. Okay, that part's done. We're going to stamp on, this is the layering squares, and so you've got scallop, and then you have the inside that match. Mine are kind of crazy in the folder, but you get a ton. Layering squares, okay? There's that. So let's put that aside. We're going to do our stamping. So the first thing that we're going to stamp is our bumblebee flower. Okay, so this segment is a little bit longer than last segment. because we're doing a little more stepped up. I started out with easy cards if you're a beginner stamper, and then we went to the stepped it up every time. There we go. So this is my flower in the bumblebee. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to use rich razzleberry, and that is going to be my center with these little dots. Okay, and let's see, let's stamp that right in there just like that. The next thing we're going to do is use Old Olive. Old Olive is probably the staple green for me in so many things. It's going to be my staple when I am doing Christmas cards, leaves, all of that kind of good stuff. So let me get this, turn this sideways. There we go. All right, so let's ink up that beautiful leaf, and I want one to come off of the edge. Do I want it right here? Let's turn it like this. Hey, there we go. Okay, I want that to go up there. Then I'm going to go ahead and I am going to put another one right there, just like that. Okay. Then we need, I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to add, yeah, I am. Change my mind. Girl's prerogative, right? Okay, that's going to go right inside to give us the veins in our leaves. That's really what that is used for. That's what I wanted. Just like that. All right. So that is what I want for the moment. And let me clean these stamps off so I don't get my hands in something here, or arms or elbows or whatever. All right. And then last, let's rinse that off. Okay, so I will tell you that I pre-cut these out. I already pre-stamped and cut out, fussy cut these pieces right here. And what we're going to do is we are going to, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and put this on my mount so I know where I want to place these, okay? Put them on my mount. That's funny. Put them on my layered square. Okay. There we go. So what I'm doing is, see here, this is going to go right on here, matching these colors. So my thought was, do I want to go off of the, here a little bit, kind of like that, to bring that over to the side? Oh, I just smeared, didn't I? Look at that. Well, here's the other way I wanted to do it. I wanted to actually kind of twist this around and make this a full flower. Let me see what that looks like. We can pop that up. We can take this over here just like that. We can come up to the top. Is that what we want? Oh, the fun of creating. Just like that. I think that I liked the other way better. So we're going to take some dimensionals and pop this up. Couple dimensionals there. I need a dimensional on my leaf. All right. Let's go ahead and put this down first. Oh no, we can't do that yet because hang tight on these pieces. Okay. Remember my ribbon over here? Let me show you. We're going to do a zigzag on the ribbon. And what I'm going to do is just put some adhesive on here. Onto the back of here. This is going to go flat, so I just want to make sure I have adhesive in all the spots, because what I'm going to do is make a zigzag. All right, which way do I want this to be? I want it to go like that. So I'm going to basically take this piece up here, making sure that I have some coming off of the top. This is going to make a little loop under here, maybe a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more. Making sure I'm staying in the camera here. I wasn't paying attention. Hopefully you didn't miss that. All right, we're going to bring this up to zigzag one more time, putting the little loop here now, and coming back down here. Look at that. That just adds that little extra. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to cut this piece just like that. Okay, look at that. Beautiful. All right, the next thing is I'm going to add a little more snail here. I'm actually going to go right on top of this ribbon too so that it adheres. And that is going to go just like this. I need to come up a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Now we're ready to put our flower together. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. All right. We are going to come right here with this flower. And we're going to come right here with the leaves. Just like, do we want that? Do we want that? I think we'll do that right there. Oh, I like it. And then last but not least, we have to put a sentiment on here. And you know what? I think I should have done this at the very beginning, but we're gonna pray that this comes out. We're gonna use Rich Razzleberry, and we're gonna say, celebrating your day. Celebrating your day. So this is a great set because it has nice sentiments. Okay, beautiful. There we are. Slightly crooked, but girls, it is a handmade card, right? Okay, there is that one. And I'm cleaning this off so I don't get my hands in it. There we go. Now, can we add some bling? Absolutely. So let's see what we have in our bling bling. We need some gold. See that pretty gold there? So let's find the... Okay, so these are kind of Christmas, but look at, there is a little bit of gold in that white. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm going to use that. I haven't even opened the package yet. So we're going to pull this out. There we are. We need our pick tool. And let's see. Look at this pretty gold one here. Look at that. Can you see that pretty gold in there? All right. Let's go right here. We're going to take a big one with gold, and we are going to come, how about right there, and one more large one right there. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. A little different colors, but it's fall. I think it looks like a great fall card. You know somebody that's having a birthday in the fall? This is great. Celebrating your day. How about that? So let me just pull all the cards that we did. We use the Gorgeous Posies card kit. There's lots of card kits. There's lots of kits in the catalog, you guys. It's in the August to the December kit. There are some. There's also kits that are in the main catalog. That's where you'll find Gorgeous Posies. Look at this. I just want to get all this stuff out of the way so you have a beautiful clear shot. See if I can pull these cards in here. I don't know if all of them will show, but we're going to try, okay? We are going to try. So there's the two that we stepped up. Here is the kit. Just like that, and just like that. Can we get them all in there? Let's see if we can go on top here a little bit. Let's see if we can get them all in the screen. Thanks, Deborah. I'm glad you like it. So if you're watching this on replay, let me know you're watching it on replay. This will be uploaded onto my Facebook page along with YouTube channel, Barb Writer. And then you can go back and take a look and make the cards along with me. I hope that you've enjoyed this part. You don't want to miss the last one because, let me come over, I need to come this way just a little bit. So there we are. You don't want to miss the last class or live at 3 o'clock. And the reason is we're going to do a wow card. To me, it's going to be a wow card. It's a special fold, and you won't want to miss that. We're going to be using Beautiful Friendship. And I think that I put all the parts and pieces. So if you want to stamp with me, go check out that on Stamp with Barb on Facebook page. And I have all the things listed for the 3 o'clock stamping. So get yourself some lunch if you haven't had lunch yet, something else. Come back and join me at 3 o'clock. Thanks so much. See you then. Bye-bye.